Hey guys, Carmine Bianco from WagerTalk.com. The French Open kicks off on Sunday, the second Grand Slam of the season. I've got a package up at WagerTalk where you can get every single play, future, and prop released for the whole tournament ending on June the 11th for only $49. Number one at WagerTalk Lifetime with tennis releases and profits. And we swept the Australian Open winners of both the men's and women's, including Sabalenka, who is 12-1 in the futures market, and we've got a couple of futures loaded. I just want to give you some quick do's and don'ts for this tournament. Number one, the do's are very important, just as important as the don'ts. The do's, if you're betting players, make them straight bets. Bet the handicap, much like in football. There's a spread. If the line is too high on a player, you can bet them a minus 7.5 games. You can take the opposite side of plus 7.5 games. If you do a little research, if you like the matchup will go, 4 or 5 sets, bet the games over total that you can bet as well too. You can bet set props in 3 sets or 3 sets or 4 sets or 5 sets. There's a lot of ways to make money betting and avoiding VIG, which brings us to the don'ts. Do not play parlays. In tournaments like this, parlays are a bankroll killer. And let's look at some quick numbers. If you were to take a couple players who are, let's say, minus 500 and say, let's group them into a parlay, drop it down to about minus 225. Well, the probability on a minus 500 winner is 83.3. You group a couple of them together and it drops down to 69.2. You want to add in that third player at minus 500. You now drop that your probability of winning down to 57.9. Parlays are bankroll killers. I would avoid them. I used to love them. I avoid them. I learned my lesson. I'm trying to pass it on to you. Avoid parlays in this tournament. Stick to playing player A, player B, the handicap lines, minus games, plus games, set totals, game totals. It's the best way to manage your bankroll and make some money long term. Join me at Wager Talk for the French Open, $49.99, and have a great tournament, guys.